shameful.
That was loud. This is the INO podcast. INO, information, knowledge, observation. Also, I know nothing. My name is Marcus Myers. Across from me, on my far left, is your friendly neighborhood dark-skinned man with locks, Kofi Jones. Fighting stereotypes one episode at a time. Yes, one day at a time. Behind the camera is Romar, who is not fighting the stereotype. He's exactly what the stereotype is. He fits that mold so well. Anyway, and we have a very special guest. We have, how should I say, is it Slam 101.1's Erin Bovell?
Yeah. Very own. Me.
But then Y103.3 too, right?
Yeah, but I'm well, I made the transition from Y103 to Slam 101, so I think I'm a staple at Slam for now. But at the moment, I am just a power broadcaster in general.
Anyway, round of applause. Okay, great.
This heifer.
Did you say her name?
I said Erin Bovell.
But you said it really softly. Hi, I'm Erin, by the way.
Erin Bovell.
Cool.
Okay. Well, by the way, you're seeing these shirts, right? And also my nipples, but yeah. So we got these shirts made. Why? Because Romar wanted us to. I'm not good with branding.
But because Fonzie made the logo for us.
Yes.
Free of charge.
Right. Big up Aurora Digital. That's Fonzie.
A very talented guy.
Big up Molly Jarrett. Anyway, so we have Erin.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Erin.
Fabulous.
And we were having a conversation off air, right? She doesn't like the way that I approach her in the DMs. We have spoken about the fact
Several
that
times.
my DM game is not strong.
It's
right?
horrible.
Yeah, but I didn't really see. But I don't know what it is you were doing, but you were doing something, and I just know your face from somewhere. I have no idea from where, but it's it's a personal
Right.
And I said, wait, you meant come here?
And I was like, no.
I didn't. Full stop. The passive aggressive full stop.
It was not passive aggressive. It was very much a statement, and I'm very much grammatically conclusive.
Yeah, but you don't do that in text, really.
I'm sorry. I don't know who you are, but I can text how I feel. Last time I checked, it was my phone. Anyway, as per usual, normally when you address somebody who you know or don't know, you should start with a greeting or a salutation.
Right.
Hi, good afternoon, hello.
Wait.
But we ain't get there yet.
But the thing is, right, the DM approach is different from the normal approach.
I don't know what the DM approach is.
Well, we're going to get into
all people.
Well, we're going to get into that.
And
but hi,
people.
good afternoon, all the normal salutations don't work in DMs. I got straight to the point. I know you went call me here, straight.
And I didn't. So I was even more further appalled or annoyed because it was you didn't even say hi to start with. There was nothing. There was no precursor. There was no interlude. There was nothing. It was just, hi, you went calm here. Oh, I feel I know your face. I'm just here like, I feel as though you're just like all the other humans who take nothing into regard when it comes to people who you don't know or may not know or do potentially know. But you could have just started with, hi. Or hey, I think I know you. Not you went calm here.
So what's wrong with you? Went calm here.
The actual
I feel like it was familiarization versus politeness.
I'm not sure. I just think if you said Dayton Griffith or Harson's or any other school.
We aren't familiar. That's my thing. And my whole thing was.
I think there's the stigma with Calmer students.
That too, but aside from that.
So what about intention, Jess? My intention is, wait, you went calm here. It wasn't like it was inviting. It wasn't like something to be appalled or annoyed at. Don't you think so?
I still stand by. We weren't familiar. You could have started with something more polite.
Like, hi, which girls usually don't respond to.
I'm not.
Which we put over to Romar. Romar, would you like to prove this point?
Okay.
I said hi, and I got good.
This is where
you said hi to Erin.
Yeah.
On what? And
on Instagram.
On Instagram.
And then she didn't respond.
But what was it? Obviously, do you follow me?
Yeah.
I don't follow you.
Cue the sad violin.
But I didn't know who it was, and like I said, in that instance, if you don't know the person, you should just follow with a full onslaught of questions.
Paragraphs or whatever.
I don't want a limerick.
Hi, Erin, you may not know me, but I went to Calmer, and I think that you went to Calmer. I'm not sure if you went to Calmer, so do you know? Can I tell you what? By the way, how are you doing today? Oh my gosh, how are you doing?
Just one
long paragraph.
You know know what I think this is? I think this is now that the camera is on, y'all are going to now give me the shade that I was giving you off here, but no worries, you wait.
But yes, you're in the middle, so you're gonna get it. You're definitely gonna get it.
That's fine, no problem. I'm here. I'm here to dance in the fire. Let's go.
Anyway, okay, so we want to know a bit about you before we get into the main thing that we're gonna talk about. Yes. Okay, so we don't want to do the conventional questions of your age and what you do and whatever. Okay. Slam 101, 2.1. And then that's all.
Right.
Everything else we'll find out on your Instagram. Right. Okay. And also
social media.
So yes. So and also you're our first pole dancer. So congratulations on being
first of many. First of many.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I
this is a party pole dance series.
Oh right now. My days. I didn't even want to get into that because that might potentially bring on a slew of stigmas. But yes, I do enjoy pole dancing or pole fitness in my spare time.
And how much money does it cost to do it every month? Coffee. Coffee. See how I flip that? See how I kind of switched it?
I'm so ready to go home already. Oh my gosh.
Okay. First question. What are your top 5 soca songs of all time?
I don't think I have many.
But if you had to choose one. If you had to choose 3.
The most recent 2. Or 3, 2. Brave from.
Not so recently of all time.
No, I don't.
You're not a soca person?
No, I'm not. I like Calypso Rose.
Leave Me Alone or the actual
No,
artist?
Is it Abatina? I think that's the next one. You won't know it.
I don't know it.
You don't?
Because some people don't like Calypso Rose is very much old school.
Yeah.
Like soca / Calypso, hence her name. But yeah, I don't have I'm not a
Pump Me Up,
Bump,
Fadoma.
Jump. Yeah, but those are the generic ones. But you hear it and you'll walk up. But I'm not gonna say I will, put it in the cassette player and be like, boom.
The cassette player.
I know.
Well, yeah, where
are you?
What generation?
Clearly still in the 90s. This is really bad because both of my parents they started out. I would say, well, not started out, but they come from musical backgrounds. And some being soca and calypso, and I probably should know a couple of my parents' songs.
So what? Okay, let me ask you this then.
Yes.
What are if I had to look in your phone right now, what are the top 5 most recently played songs?
All of them are from Shazam because I Shazam everything. I don't have any.
You don't listen
music
to music
on my phone.
You don't actively listen to music. You don't stream music. You don't on Spotify.
Probably on YouTube. Yes. Oh, okay. Everything's pop.
Okay, like what?
Like Snake Hips. Anna Marie,
okay, so far that's 2
internet. The Internet Kid.
Okay, cool. I know that.
Like Miguel.
Skywalker.
No, everything from the Kaleidoscope Dream.
Oh
album
yeah, okay, Adorn
and previous.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Yeah, everything's like. Yeah, I'm very much out of genre when it comes.
So nothing mainstream, pretty much.
No, everything's underground.
Cool. So why 103.3 is really the place for you?
Kind of, but why 103 is predominantly focused on the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the now music. So, yes and no.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your most embarrassing moment that you could say here?
None. We had this conversation already. I'm not.
You could think of a safe one though.
Yeah, you could. There are safe ones. Yeah.
I have
like at school.
I have one that's actually really recent. And remember, I must remind myself and also to everyone listening and to y'all, embarrassment is a state of yourself or a state of your own mind. So you shouldn't be embarrassed when something happens. It just isn't that serious. Don't take yourself that seriously. I hate all three of you. You're such a heifer. You might have said it with a deadpan face, like, just do it. Anyway, so TMI guys, remember?
I know, remember that. this podcast is very TMI based.
Okay, so the most recent thing that happened to me that was rather embarrassing is that I was on my menstrual and I sneezed a little bit too hard and it kind of came out my hands. Not kinda, it came out in a full 3-finger streak down the back of my leg. You wanted to know? I gave it to you. You're welcome.
I know.
Like you asked, okay?
I mean,
this is real life shit. Okay.
I'm curious. Where? Like, this was at home?
No, and it was in public. It was amongst my co-workers. And I was wearing the wrong colored pants. And
white?
thank God, but they were beige. So it's just as bad.
B, I was thinking like I wore my shirt back to front. Like I don't know.
I thought we were supposed to be
my thing is,
not safe.
I forgot my shoes.
This is the safe embarrassing moment.
Yeah, right. This
So
is
all
like,
the
I
other ones
sneezed.
are like,
it's just I was.
I had my slippers on the wrong feet.
Anyway.
I didn't know that you would have sneezed. And
Life with me is lit. But I bet other females probably have. It's happened to them as well.
I guess that's the thing.
They just don't discuss it, openly amongst three men. It must be very awkward.
There is I have an equivalent to that.
Oh boy.
But that's one of the ones that I can't say.
A stool come out.
You sharted yourself.
I need to hear this.
My
Very
cousin
funny, guys.
did that on a bus.
Your
It was
parents?
rough. My cousin did that on a bus.
Did what?
Sharted herself.
Like,
she was laughing.
people
so
smelled it.
I've never sharted before.
What?
I always felt like I wanted to shart, but didn't shart.
I don't have any memories of it actually coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't have them.
You were prairie
This is the
dogging,
podcast
as
for
my
the
mother
woman.
would say.
this is what we're talking about.
But yeah, mine was okay. I would say I'm gonna talk about the components and I'm gonna leave
Just
it
get
there.
to the
I'm not
story, guys.
connecting the dots.
Just stop.
Yeah, thanks,
just do
thanks,
it.
Aaron. Okay,
Yeah.
so
That felt good, didn't it?
I was 15 at a wet fete wearing.
No, you what?
This is gonna take.
You were at
forever.
fat
I was-
at 15?
It was 15.
You were in
You
fifth form?
partied really early.
Remy used to breeze with Raphael.
Hey, you baby.
Who's
Nah, that wasn't
Raphael?
Yui. A guy named Raphael. Shout out to Raphael King.
Hello,
wait,
Raphael.
Where's Raphael, by the way?
Somewhere in the world.
Anyway,
It's
It
like a
was Yui,
Where
it was
Waldo
definitely Yui.
series.
Yui?
It was definitely you.
Oh, but then this is even worse. But anyway, so I was at a wet fete and I was wearing a very thin pants because it was a beach pants, and I was dancing on a girl and she was wearing a very thin pants. And then let's move on. All right. So
Did
yeah.
she have her period on your pants?
No. But
You
she was
got an
dancing.
erection.
She was dancing really well.
You got a boner.
I
But
don't think.
I mean, an erection is fine.
I don't
We
think
want,
that's
like,
an
sound
interaction
effects.
moment. I think that.
That wasn't embarrassing. That's a normal bodily reaction.
I don't think you're following what happened.
Yeah,
What?
but you follow?
Yes.
Do you follow? And let's move on. Okay.
What?
On the way home,
Nothing.
think about that one. Anyway, okay.
Nothing.
So we.
Another one of those things to think about on the way home.
Okay, so what
Jesus.
other questions did I have?
Marcus cheating.
Look, I still think, but I know. I just
You
think
will.
post. Yeah.
That's what you say,
I just
wrong
think
part.
post. B, the girl was dancing so.
Well, you mean just
good.
like move?
But it felt good. So what that would just that would kind of.
Let me man talk with something different, B.
Yeah. Anyway, okay.
Eric, yes, all right.
No, he got a
No,
boner.
it's fine.
What
but
else
it's fine.
happened?
It's fine. No, it's fine.
Am
it's
I
fine.
right?
It's
Am
fine.
I right?
No.
Yeah, you're right. You're
I
totally
guess.
right.
I don't know, man. Just talk with something different.
And then the other question you don't want to you have no safe ones, which is when you die, what is the one thing that's gonna keep you out of heaven?
Oh, no, I have no safe ones.
No safe ones.
No, zero, zilch, nada.
Okay. So I guess we know Aaron by now.
Yes.
Favorite color.
What?
Purple.
Okay.
That's like every girl's favorite color, probably.
Yeah, that's kind of lame. Okay, let's move on.
Not really. It's majestic and regal. Hence
We
why.
still talking about purple?
Oh, screw you, you nigga.
How come these?
The girl?
like.
Lucy could say that before her.
Listen.
Josh could say that before she.
Yeah.
If I actually felt the way, this would hurt.
If you speak a certain way, there's certain things. you
Yeah,
can't
she got
say.
you saying Gabriel's accent.
Yeah.
I have the
Oreos.
what?
Oreos
Say
can't say
Gabriel's
nigger.
I went there.
Yeah.
I meant what I said.
Nah.
Wait, so I have a
I
Gabriel's accent.
saw. Did you
You
go
put it
there
on
too,
YouTube,
Dick
yeah.
Watson?
You went.
Oh my
Were you
gosh.
mentioning
Where
that part
were
of the
you? I
conversation?
just said that like
You did?
5 seconds ago.
You went, Gabriel?
And why do I have a
That's
St.
where I
Gabriel's
know you
accent?
from.
No.
That is
no,
where I know you from.
No.
That is
You-
exactly where I know
Primary
you
school?
from. Yes.
No.
You were the year below me, so yeah, that's it.
No, you would not
What?
remember me. Oh, please don't help him think as though he had an epiphany, because he did not.
I could even tell you who your friends were back then if we think hard enough.
Who are my
If
friends?
we think
the
hard
only
enough,
friend that I have to date is Stephanie Date. That's it.
That's where I know you from. Yeah.
That
No.
pun was intended?
Pardon me?
That pun was
No, her
intended?
last name is Date,
Okay.
but it was not intended.
That
It just kind of merged very well.
Anyway, okay, so I think we
How
know.
do I have a St. Gabriel's accent? I feel as though I
Are
should
you
have
hearing
been
your
here.
voice?
I just speak well. I'm not sure what you're trying to get at.
You can speak proper English and still not have a St. Gabriel's accent.
But it's not even about that, Dred. Like, I've lived abroad. Wouldn't.
Do I have a St. Gabriel's accent?
You put it on. When you're ready, you just put on
Well,
St.
how do you
Gabriel's
put
accent.
it
Romar,
on?
you know what I mean, right?
How does one
I
put
think I turn
something
it off.
on?
Because it's you guys that well, not you guys, because you came in sixth form. But yeah, and when I got indoctrinated into the heathens that are Colombian, I used to learn to speak Beijing. But I was talking like, I guess, whatever. Anyway.
But I bet I break into dialect every now and again, but I don't necessarily.
Yeah, but in white Beijing dialect, so you can't say nigger.
Pardon?
You can't say nigger. You can't say nigger.
Excuse what?
You
when you break out in dialect, it is in the Harbor Lights dialect, not the old Jamaican dialect.
Oh my days.
Okay, let's move on. Let's get to what we're doing today. Oh, so
you ever went to a Fridays?
No. But that has nothing to do with it. No. That has nothing to do with it. I just think that the ages that go there don't represent me. The demographic that goes there does not represent me. And also, too, I don't. You see, now when you say A, you say B, because I do enjoy going on cruises quite a bit. And one of my...
Which cruises?
The ones that are on the Buccaneer.
Scorch.
Predominantly. No, because I will never find myself spending money to go on a Scorch cruise.
Good job.
For one. Or a booze cruise at that. Because I think that crop over has been over commercialized, and I'm not into that type of stuff. And also, too, I have bills to pay, and I'm a responsible young adult.
So
I take all my money to food.
Is worth every single
I
dollar.
bet it is. I actually know a few of the persons who are on the committee, so I probably should take you up on that one. But I like going to like the Buccaneer cruises with Surfra and Turkey and whatchamacallit. No, seriously. One of my favorite DJs is Rico Love. Anywho, whatchamacallit, saying wrap it up. Go.
Anyway, yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, let's move on.
Just leave that off.
But I was trying to move on for the last 3 minutes. Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
So, we're testing each other's, I guess, ability to give people advice, right? And I guess that's going to show how it's going to, kind of educate people and how we think about things, yeah. And they're going to pitch into on live. Anybody on live?
No.
Nobody was on live, so let's move on.
In the comments.
Okay, cool. Anyway, so we're going to go through Dear Christines. We did this last time with Nyasha. And then, right, so we're going to do that now. And we're going to try to give these people, I don't know if they're imaginary or real people, but we're going to try to give them advice and see what we come up with. Right.
Okay.
We need to monitor the age, just to see if this 22 should happen again.
Yeah. If they give their ages. Because I read through a few, and I don't think they... Okay, so let's start with this one. Second man seems a mistake.
Oh boy.
I have a child and I'm contemplating a divorce. Oh wow. As my
This starts off so dark.
I have a child and I'm contemplating a divorce as my husband and I have not been getting along for a number of years. He is neglectful and unfaithful. He seldom sleeps home and we have little to say to each other. A few months ago, I moved back to my father's home, but it has made no difference. He has not bothered to come around, and our love for each other died a long time ago. So why is she contemplating a divorce?
I think this is grounds for a divorce.
That's when the divorce comes into play.
The problem hasn't even come yet, by the way.
Recently, I made friends with a very nice young gentleman who made me understand that he loves me.
Dick Watson.
Not me at all. It is because of him that I am proceeding with divorce proceedings. What? It's because of him that I am proceeding with divorce proceedings because he said he wanted to marry me. Lately, however, he has become very casual. Several days will go by without him contacting me. What should I do? I feel sad and depressed over everything. My marriage is broken and this man is indifferent. What should she do?
Erin?
Take some time for herself. It's two relationships are very hard to manage. So.
But she wasn't in two relationships.
Yes,
she was married.
She was married, but isn't she currently going through the divorce?
You're not in a relationship with someone if you're going through a divorce.
You were in a relationship with them, and let's say they were together for a decade plus. They've imprinted on you for a very long time. I don't think you even know yourself properly.
I think
if you got lost in all of that,
separated is time that she spent
dealing with the other guy.
No, getting to know herself, being alone, taking time for herself.
You think so? You sure
but
she didn't just get up and go and do it?
The thing is, it sounds like her...
We don't even know where the moment was, but we don't know where the timeline is.
The real thing is that her incentive to get the divorce is the new guy. Like, he's kind of
all the more reason why that shouldn't be the case.
My thing is, like, be alone. How is she? Is she, like, still in love with this man that clearly don't want you?
More than likely.
Well,
you don't lose love. You don't and wait, hold on. Did I misunderstand? They have a child?
They have a child. Have a child. That's how it started.
And they will be connected and bound forever.
You don't know how step families work, do you?
I am a child of
being
step
like
families.
even connected and bound, like
What are you talking about?
No, but you have to be in the person's life.
Yeah,
you
but
don't
don't say
know how
connected
old,
and
but
bone.
you
You have
don't-
to sound like there's a soul bone. Like I will
No,
always.
No, I mean like
you're
co-parenting.
misunderstanding.
Okay,
Of course. But I mean,
okay,
as in they will
okay.
always keep seeing each other because they're going to co-parent.
Right.
Yeah, but
So then that can ignite sparks between them, whether it's old or new. Yes, because when you look at that baby and you think about all the great things that you did to get there, I mean,
Right.
you never know what can consume each other in the heat of the fire and the adrenaline rush and so forth. So, honey, I think you should take your time.
Right. I think she's trying to say something along the lines of what I'm thinking. She said, a very nice young gentleman who made me understand that he loves me. I think they're having sex bareback. Whenever there's love and there's strangers, right, they're having sex bareback. And he is saying these things
I won't doubt
because he
this.
wants some more bareback sex.
yeah, he probably he don't want Marsha. He wants to come in her.
Right. Right. So the thing is that
Go off.
and she says that he became very casual. So he got their bareback.
Right.
And now he's getting comfortable.
Well, no, he got the sex.
Yeah.
He got what
Right,
he
so
wanted,
it's like, I mean-
essentially.
I think she's really desperate for companionship that she was
Of
lacking
course.
from her.
Hence why
right?
she's looking outside.
Right. So her saying that it's a very nice young gentleman, I don't think he was even that nice. I think he was just different from what she
No,
was
but you see
accustomed
now,
to.
nice
think he
could
was
just
just
be
there.
interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice is not necessarily a word to describe you in a profound way. Nice is just blasé. That's it.
I have a question for you.
Go.
You've been in relationships before the one that you may possibly be in. I don't know if you're in a relationship now.
Right, good
Right,
question.
right. But you've been in relationships before that have ended. You've been in relationships before the one that you may potentially be in.
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
Right. How did you get over those? What was your breakup process of getting back?
Oh, there were several. There were some where I lied down on the ground for several days and I starved myself to death and I cried my eyes out.
Okay. Yeah.
Then there were you asked, and then there were ones where I ate my life through everything, and then there were ones where I
had a whole face.
Pardon?
What?
Huh?
No.
Go again.
How so?
And then there were ones where I took myself over to the gym.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I had that one. Yeah, that's mine. That's why I'm
Yeah.
still there. A bad breakup, actually.
That one breakup.
Yeah. And now I just
That's
go
why
to
you
the
have
gym.
never
nipples.
left.
That's
Every
why
time,
you have
every
nipples
time I
going
go,
through your
I
shirt.
just remember that breakup.
That's a very bad thing about men, you know. Like when a man goes through that bad breakup, he picks up a hobby. I just never.
But I
stops
think
it.
people should, in general.
Yeah. So yeah.
One that is battering to you, though.
So she needs to go to the gym. That is what.
Well, she needs to take some time for herself.
Basically,
That's the advice we have for this woman.
go to the gym.
Before you get divorced, just
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
bench a couple of pounds.
Yeah, go to the gym and get over this guy that is a very nice
I
young
feel
gentleman.
alright. I personally feel I'm not saying she should run and jump to the man. I feel she should get a divorce. I don't understand. I've never been married personally, but
Not
I don't understand. What? I don't understand how if you are you living with your father and your husband is still like, well, I ain't really care that sort of way. I think something wrong.
No, but there are nuances in marriage that we don't know of. You know, when you've lived with somebody for X amount of years or been with them for X amount of years, there's a bondage or a bonding that you have that you. It's hard. Like you don't want to get out of.
Do it.
Not trying to sniffle at
Oh,
all.
shame.
I just coming
You
through
don't
and
want
so
to,
low
dear, but you don't want to. It's going into the unknown is very difficult for some people.
It's true.
You know, so when you have to take that leap of faith into something that's dark and scary,
So you think
don't
she has
always
like
go there
she has like
right
battered
away.
wife syndrome, just not literally that she's being abused, but just that she keeps going back to the guy that.
It's familiar.
Well, no, where the kid is and all this. Like the kids still live at home with the
No,
father.
the child
We
is by
don't
the
know.
grandmother. We forgot about him.
Like,
That's not even a thing anymore.
We don't even know.
That's probably one of the reasons why she's
Pretty
still
much she just
doing
got air
China.
she vagina a little bit.
Wow. Do we say this? Wow.
Listen,
Some man is giving the eyebrows like, yep.
listen,
Shit
boo.
just got real.
Air your vagina, go to the gym,
Wow.
and get over it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure if
What
she's
is-
gonna
what is
want that
Christine
type
talking
of advice.
You want to know what Christine said?
I think that's very important for women to understand. Like you don't gotta jump from man to man.
Of
Sometimes you can
course
just
not, and as you shouldn't.
Right.
As I said, find
get
time
it,
for
get a
yourself.
dildo, air your vagina,
Don't
and
get
go
a
to the gym.
dildo. Get a wand. It's targeted directly to your clitoris if you want to have the best type of
Okay,
orgasmic
what is
sex.
a wand?
What?
Like, you mean the wand as in the
Harry Potter books?
No.
it's like a white thing on the top that's vibrate, or you mean the rabbit
It
ear
has
things?
no.
That's
That's
new.
that's a dildo. That's a dildo with a rabbit
I
ear.
went to a workshop last year.
You know, you should also go to Girlfriends Expo. They're fabulous for those things.
And ones, apparently.
One.
Okay, so Christine says, it appears to me that your marriage is over and you are proceeding with your divorce. Go ahead if there is no hope of reconciliation with your husband, but do not let this other man influence your decision. See, stop having sex bareback. My feeling is that if he was really serious about wishing to marry you,
sensitive thing to say.
he would not. No, bareback is like
that's so
dark
bonding.
magic. Yeah.
So bonding.
Yeah.
I agree. It's imprinting, but can we say it in a different way?
Imprinting.
Use condoms.
Yeah. Protect yourself.
Bear in mind also that no matter how far apart you have grown from your husband, at the time of the divorce, you will certainly feel a sense of sadness and depression. Obviously, Christine is just it.
I tell you, this is just an office. This is get past from the office, you know. Like
no. I feel Christine. Did you all ever meet Christine? I think she's real.
What?
It's really hot.
Sorry.
I can't remember her. I think I'm speculating who I think it is. It's Christine something, and she.
Oh, actually, there's a woman.
Oh. There's a legit woman behind it.
Is she just like a woman, or is she like? I thought it was just a moniker, or just a made-up thing.
You mean like a facetium?
Actually, an inside source that watches the podcast said that Christine is a man.
How many biggers do we have watching this podcast?
How many what?
Like big people in the community.
Oh, you mean like affluent?
People pass through.
But maybe you just need to market to them properly. That's all.
Nobody's get some insider information that is beyond of this world sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Insider information.
That Shafat thing still got me back.
Yeah. The Shafat thing. That's interesting.
I clearly wasn't.
You don't watch your podcast.
If you care.
She ain't even gonna watch it. You gotta tell she what time it up.
I agree. Maybe I'll be awake for it.
Okay, so dear Erin.
Hey.
My son is smoking weed and is causing a strain on the family. This doesn't even sound like an issue.
Poor guy.
She wrote to someone.
No, they said poor guy.
Huh?
She wrote to the newspaper to solve this issue.
Well, apparently, my husband refuses to take any action. I already like the husband, or even to discuss the fact that our 15-year-old son smokes a great deal of marijuana. He makes no attempt to hide it, but burns cheap incense to cover the odor. I like how he's burning cheap incense, right? So when you smell the incense, of course, he's smoking weed. So it's like, what the frick? What's the incense?
My thing is, right, this boy is 15. What does she mean by great deal? Where is he getting this money to purchase this great deal of marijuana?
That too. What worries me, she needs to go in the backyard and look and see what's going on.
He is clearly growing.
But anyway, what worries me is that because of this habit, he is a changed person. He is listless and his grades have fallen off. He really does not care for school very much, and I suspect he cuts a lot of classes. His father takes the attitude that many people that smoke pot do. He said doesn't really make all that difference.
Okay,
also,
so
he is
the plug is his dad.
Yeah. The dad is providing the marijuana. Also, he is afraid that if he talks to his son about it, that he won't consider him a friend or a pal.
Whoa!
But merely a harsh parent. So that's what the anxious mother says. So, what would you say? How should she go about?
I'm not sure. I very much grew up in a household where my mother was like, whatever I say goes. So, As in, if you're under her roof and she pays the bills.
Oh, whatever she says goes.
Yeah, whatever she says.
Yeah. So really and truthfully,
she's not that white, Kofi. Come on.
Oh my gosh, I am not white to start with. I am not about to stay here and get stigmatized. You know, this. Oh my gosh, I feel like we can cycle about this conversation for way too long. But anyway, on the topic at hand, I very much was very respectful to my parents, so whatever they said went.
So you wouldn't really know how to handle the situation?
No, I mean, granted, it's very cool that there's some liberal parties, as in the father, but however they decide to handle that, that's on them.
I think I have a solution, but what do you think, Kofi?
I feel the same about marijuana. I feel about alcohol. Like, do it when you're of age.
But how would you get him to stop? Because the father is on his side.
But why?
The father on his side is where it needs to. That way, gotta cut it. The father is who gotta come forward and be like, well, the father is also who's giving him money.
But that's that's alleged for sure. But either way, if one parent is saying yes and the other one is saying no.
But the father isn't really saying yes.
The father is not saying no.
He's kind of just saying whatever.
He just doesn't want to be the.
He doesn't want to
parent.
He wants
to be the good cop in this scenario.
But
Which is ridiculous. You don't have to be his friend.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Agreed.
Yeah. Here's what I think. Weed, from what I know medically, isn't really that bad, right?
No, there are properties in weed that aren't that bad. Let's go there.
Weed isn't
Continue.
I mean bad. I mean there's bad weed and there's good weed.
Well,
No.
no, as in there are properties medically that can assist with certain things that are components in weed.
Right.
Like
The whole drug has got side effect.
that, and also like how like you see like a lot of more THC being moved into like persons who have Parkinson's disease.
So you think
That
marijuana
helps
is bad?
to pardon?
You think marijuana is bad?
No, I don't. But I'm just saying based on facts and things that have been coming out.
Do you think
Of
alcohol
late.
is bad?
Oh yeah, alcohol is horrible.
But why?
I don't think weed is as bad as alcohol.
I think everything's in moderation.
Huh?
Right. I think.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay, you don't think it. I don't know. There are two sides. There's like one. It's really not doing anything, and two, it's kind of like bad, but whatever, kind of.
Right. I think it's.
Right. Okay, so here's my thing, right?
Mhm.
The main thing that she doesn't like is that he's a changed person and that he doesn't care about school, whatever. What I say is, if he goes to all his classes and his grades are a certain amount, right?
I already
You can
with
smoke weed between 8 and 9.
I'm already with you. I am already with you, B. They treat it like a Game Boy.
Exactly.
But you can play with your Game
Exactly.
Boy if you do good in school.
So sit him down and say, you know what, weed makes me feel bad and it smells stink, right? I don't want you to smoke weed, but because you want to, then you have to give me something. Give me good grades and you can smoke weed.
And you do this for your children. This would be the bargain that you would strike with your kids.
No, I'd beat
But
my
I feel
children
like-
senseless.
Pardon me? Well, you see now,
The dog crap.
herein comes the. Wait, hold on. Let me just be clear. You're saying what would you do to your children?
I'd beat them senseless.
Well,
Bro,
okay,
marijuana in my house?
and here-
in my house. In my house. My child. My house. 15?
Herein lies the hypocrite in you.
No.
That's
How
not
Because you
hypocrite.
can't. Because
How
you
so?
can't be giving that. You can't be
So
giving
Marcus's
that.
advice should be cut his ass.
Oh,
No, but
my
I
whole
think she
thing
tried,
is,
though.
No, but hold on. But if it is that you said with every grain of salt of your body, in your body, you're saying that he deserves a cut ass.
No, he
Why
does.
would you then say?
No, yeah.
But then why would you then say that if it is his grades are good, that he could then have it between this
I'm
hour?
assuming that in this household, the father smoked marijuana. Just based on that story. This father.
Or
is-
that he has.
But then why?
Right.
But
He's
why
double.
is it that she hasn't made light to that? Because then it could be an easy trend that's come from influence. You don't. Okay, case in point.
Because I drink alcohol, my son should be drinking alcohol in
No,
my house.
but
Yeah.
no, but yes, and that's something that you can enforce. However, he's being very open about it. But she hasn't said.
Which I think that's the
Oh,
strange part of the story.
That
you
is
know?
weird.
The
Like-
fact that he's just so.
right, but
Casual.
she.
Right. He makes no attempt to hide it.
But
yeah,
she
right.
doesn't. But then she doesn't tie in the two. She's just saying that he's like cool.
My thing is that the father really, that father though, I mean the husband, he, something wrong with that though. Something wrong with that.
A lot of that.
The fact that he refuses to help, I think that's a problem.
But not.
The
but
husband
you're-
should have really taken action with that. I mean, especially with a young boy that's like he's coming into his own as a male or whatever. He needs to have a dominant force that's telling him don't smoke. But because he's not doing that,
he thinks it's okay.
between 8 and 9, right? If I see some A's, you understand?
But you,
Maybe.
but you
And
don't
only
agree with
if.
that
And only if.
realistically.
Huh?
But you don't
And
agree
only
with
FEC
that.
is.
But I know that's like plan for me. That's like plan B because plan A isn't working, which is just instill discipline in him. Thing.
Did you when you had your ass cut? Do you think it has made you a better person?
Yeah.
Have you ever had your ass cut?
Oh yeah,
And it hasn't made you a better person. You just
Not
morphed
really.
into whatever monster you are.
yeah. But I just
I feel like an
So
ass
then
cut
why-
will
why
stop
would
you from
you-
doing things as like I just think the fact he's doing it and he's not hitting it is kind of disrespectful.
I think so too.
I think a good cut has to stop disrespect.
I don't think so.
you don't believe in corporal punishment.
Sounds like a very heavy term. I don't know. I think I probably would spank my children, but I'm not huge on it.
Spank.
But so what would you spank them for if you won't spank them for smoking weed?
Oh no, I didn't. Again, my kids would know the law is whatever I say goes. I'm gonna go based on what my mother
Come on,
gave me.
wait. Erin, there's so much you can do with anybody. You can't like force them to like go by your rules all the time.
No,
He's-
of course
at
not. We
15
can have
15 is-
consultations, but I don't think for me because I don't.
Consultations.
What?
Well, why not? We can discuss things.
What?
Why not?
No, the discussion goes, do not do this.
Well, no, but it depends on what it is, I suppose. If it is that they feel the need that they have to air their opinion, I want them to feel opinionated.
That's great, but I still no because I say no.
Yes, providing that I say no in that moment. But if it is that they have a valid criticism to go with then
I need
why
to hear
not?
an example of how this could possibly.
You're an only child.
No, I'm not.
You have a brother?
I have a sister.
There
I have
we go.
sisters and brothers.
Oh, and brothers too.
Yeah.
So you don't see that brothers need to be, in my opinion, brothers need to be trained. Sons need to be trained a bit differently from girls, in my opinion. I would say on average.
Right, I suppose.
Because boys are more disagreeable and are more, how should I say, adventurous.
And were you? Is this coming from experience? I was very adventurous. I broke bones.
I was very agreeable.
I was very agreeable
I was
as well.
more agreeable too, but I'm not.
And
the
my sister
average
no
person.
is my sister just
A rebel.
Smoking weed?
No, she just don't. She just argue about everything. That's
Alright,
that's
so
our
you
greatest
know,
beer
please
job.
let's not put each other in
Amma, if
boxes.
you're watching, big it yourself.
Who?
My little sister,
What's your
Amma.
name?
Oh.
Amma?
Mm.
That's this her full name?
Amma?
Yes, Amma Jones.
Amma.
For real?
Yes,
A-M-M-A?
AMA.
I feel like it misses her,
Amma.
though.
That's cool. I
Amma?
thought it was Amber.
I thought it was like.
I like how bitches say Amber. Like,
So what Amma mean?
Amber.
Girl born on a Saturday.
Aww. Well,
That's a lie. That's a lie. That is
You know
a
what-
lie.
you know what my
Kofi.
name means?
That is a lie.
You know what my
Google
name
it
means?
now.
What on the Friday?
Yes.
I can't wait this.
It's like, well, she come up on a Saturday morning. We can name she.
Oh.
Look, same book.
Oh my
Amma.
gosh, that is hilarious. Oh my god. Oh my
Mind blown.
gosh. I think corporal punishment doesn't work from what psychology says, but positive reinforcement works. So you reinforce the things that they do well and stuff. So that which is why I'm saying
Good grades.
good grades,
Smoke weed.
for an hour of time. Bear in mind, I have no children.
I just
and-
think this is
I have no
hypocritical
guns.
on your
The thought
end.
of corporal punishment not working is kind of ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah.
It
That
worked
doesn't
for
work
you?
to you?
There are things that I have
It
not
worked
done
for
because
you?
I've seen my cousin getting beat. And they go, well, I'm not going to do that because he just got his ass cut.
Oh, really?
Yes, this is real life.
But I don't think it takes that much for you then. I don't think it needed to go that far. I think you would just know just normally because you have sense.
No, there
and
are
you
things that I
understand.
would want to do, but then I know not to do it because I either got my tail cut or I saw someone got their tail cut for it. And then I'm going to think, I didn't want to get beat, so I just won't do this thing.
Yeah.
Cammy,
I get it. Kemi? Shout out
Hey.
to Kemi. Okay, so
Hi.
I think we answered this, right? Basically a long-winded answer.
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
Erin? What is not Erin? Christy.
You want to know
said.
what Chrissy says? Okay. She said enough things, though.
Dear anxious mother, your husband is a parent of another generation, and this should give him some experience and wisdom that is needed for guidance.
You would think so.
Wow. Your son has friends and pals his own age. The parent who tries to stay the same age of the child is making a great error and is failing to provide what the child basically wants and needs.
So divorce the husband. That
Divorce
is
him.
what.
Off of his ring.
Do not take any advice from these knuckleheads. The parent who
You was gonna call
won't
me that nigga,
No, she wasn't gonna say men.
Knuckleheads.
She was gonna call us men, but then she decided to go
Wow.
Knuckleheads.
She doesn't think that we're
Wow.
Knuckleheads.
men. She doesn't think that we're men.
Knuckleheads.
Wow.
Anyway,
Where did
continue
men-
to
Wow.
read.
Well, left the
Anyway,
podcast.
second part. You're the one who invited me up. Okay. Second stanza. The parent who won't accept responsibility.
stanza. And then she said, oh my god. Anyway, continue.
St. Gabriel's accent be.
It is not even about that. The parent who won't accept responsibility, who lacks conviction and refuses to be firm with the child, is also creating a power vacuum. And when this happens, there are always plenty of friends who will walk in and fill it.
Pause.
Yeah, please.
Christine is just saying. She's
intense.
explaining the problem.
That
She's
she has not
she's
said-
not solving the issue.
That's what I'm about to say, but she has not said like what to do. She
Yeah.
said, okay, this is what's happening.
This is her positive reinforcement of something that the woman already knows.
But that's not helping.
The woman
How do
asked
you
for advice.
know?
She didn't ask to explain her problem.
She wants something new information.
Like what? You mean like a
Cut his ass or don't cut his
example?
ass.
yeah, that's what she wants. Beat the boy.
I guess we have all heard about peer pressure and drugs. Adolescence is a time when a youngster needs to feel part of a group, and if he does not have guidance in the home, he will be apt to select the group that parties, that uses drugs, and gets into trouble. I suggest herein comes the conclusion, that if your husband does not have a good sit-down chat with your son, that you then, should attempt to do so.
Seriously? After all that?
It's very long.
That she did not say talk to the boy. She did not say talk. Christine.
So wait, do y'all want to file for her job then? Y'all should.
For Christine's job?
Yeah, we do.
I feel like y'all are anyway.
Indeed.
Please.
How did this even become an interjectory into the podcast?
I don't know.
Okay, this is just something to take up the time.
You're trying to say that you're a last minute guest again.
I am.
You were not. We actually planned to do Dear Christine. Before.
I would like to say to everybody who watches this podcast, Kofi said, and I quote, after I asked and queried, why was I chosen for this podcast? Hope I know that was redundant.
Just edit this out.
Kofi hit me with, we needed a girl, so I called you. I'm just there like, great.
It was more than that.
Oh, of course it was. What else more was it?
I like Kofi's face where Kofi was hoping that
He was searching your face for the rest, right? A bundle of lies.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, okay, so the next person. My boyfriend doesn't seem to accept my son.
I was just really here to fill void so that I can listen to y'all talk about Dear Christine. I am going to moan about this for the whole podcast.
We have 3 chairs and it was going to be empty and that would look bad. So. You're a chair filler. You're the chair filler, basically, yeah.
I knew it.
Okay. So, my boyfriend doesn't seem to accept my son. Okay, right. I believe I have the most loving and amazing child any mother could hope for.
Any mother would feel that way.
Right. My son is full of wisdom beyond his age.
What?
Oh boy. Here we go again.
How old is he?
She didn't say.
0.
He's a brat. How old is
he does not know his dad, so according to Kofi, he'll be black. So I am
When did I say that?
You said he's a brat.
Josh,
you say he's a brat?
Oh, I said Josh. Okay.
Yeah, remember?
It does sound it was saying. I just don't remember when it said it.
Okay, he does not know his dad, so I am practically raising him on my own. I believe my boyfriend of 2 years loves me. He is not financially stable, and I understand that. So I do not pressure him for money or anything for that matter, since I am capable of looking after myself. However, I do not think my boyfriend likes my son. He openly told me he cannot take my son. So yeah, he doesn't like your son.
What was he taking? Bates Motel?
Yeah.
This is that.
Yeah, this is Norma. Asking Christine for help. I was really down about it and I discussed the matter with him. I actually broke off the relationship because of his stand. In the end, he said he would try to bond with him. However, I know deep down inside, little has changed. After all, actions speak louder than words. So what he was saying, he was like, I wonder what he was doing. Anyway, it pains me because he is my only child and he does not have a father. I am not trying to force him on my boyfriend, and I'm not trying to force my boyfriend to become a father, but rather a father figure to whom he can look up to. My boyfriend has children of his own, and I love them very much. I treat them as though they're my own. I love my boyfriend, but I love my son more because I know boyfriends come and go. On the other hand, my son is here to stay. I want the best for my son. Do you think I'm overreacting? Do you think I expect too much from my boyfriend? Is there a possibility my boyfriend will grow to like my son, or should I call it quits? Can you please give me your take on it? And she's hurting. So what can we say to hurting?
Do you want to go first, Kofi?
I just feel like, I think I'm trying to imagine how old their child could be.
Right.
Because if he's old enough to have a conscious mind that he's doing or he's not agreeing with somebody, then you could be mature enough to say, well, I know you love my mother love you. I don't really have to get along with you.
Right.
But if it's like a 5-year-old or something, I'm also wondering, is the child a brat? Because the way she's describing her son, I could see her spoiling this son.
Yeah.
And I can imagine
that he's entitled and deserves.
Right. He doesn't want to share the mom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Her son is a dick.
Right, this is why I say so, right?
Watson.
When you are
sorry.
When you become a father, right? Mm-hmm. It changes your from what I understand. It changes your perspective of children. And he has children of his own, and I mean he loves the mother very much, the boyfriend. But yet he hates his son. That means his son is just.
That's what I can see.
And there are some children that are just certified.
Bruh, there are some jackasses.
Yeah.
For our children. Sorry for saying it.
So she doesn't see it, of course. But the way that she's talking about him and the boyfriend and how the boyfriend cares for his children and cares for her and whatever, something wrong with his son. But
wisdom beyond his age. What?
Yeah. every parent I know thinks their 2-year-old is like so wise beyond their years.
Oh,
but anyway, I think that children go through phases. The boyfriend, I think, has to just wait until the son reaches another phase, because they change moods like every 2 years, right? Wait 2 years until he cool, and then get closer. That's my advice.
I don't know. I will agree with, to an extent. I recently was told from a mother, you always love your children. Others are tentative. So I agree. Every parent feels that their child is amazeballs. As it relates
That
to
sounds a bit rapey, but anyway.
as it relates to the boyfriend sticking around to see if the child goes into another gear, you don't have to.
So I mean,
If you don't like dude, don't like dude. Like, it's not like,
Right, you don't have
if
to.
you don't
love
if you
these
don't
sons.
gel, you don't gel.
So you're saying to stay with the boyfriend although he doesn't have a relationship with your son?
No, if the boyfriend, no, I don't think you should stay with the
Oh,
boyfriend.
leave the boyfriend.
Yeah, if it's not working, if they've been, were they together for 2 years?
She said the guy tried. I would love to know what he
What
did.
he did,
Yeah.
like, did he take them out on a picnic, on like a full-on excursion of
I think
family
what he do
time?
was like he just
Like,
buy the little boy a Nintendo DS or something.
Yeah.
which is
This is
nothing,
what
which
you
is
know.
nothing interactive or involving as a
yeah.
parent, you know. And to be honest with you, maybe he doesn't want to interact on that level because he adores his children versus someone else's.
I somehow don't feel that's the case though. I somehow I'm leaning toward this kid being a brat.
Yeah.
Our only child, that mother loving it to that
Possibly,
extent.
yeah.
But if I had to think
at
about
the same time,
if I had to think about her perspective though, she's probably saying that
she
it's
just
hard to
wants a
find.
family.
Yeah, and it's hard
But
to
don't
find
try
a good
so
boyfriend.
hard, honey. It will work
You- once
when
again,
it's
you know from
supposed
experience.
to.
Well, yeah, because my last boyfriend, nah. But no, I'm just saying she's probably thinking this is a really good guy, and it's hard to find good qualities in a
Of
man
course.
nowadays. So she's trying to make both work. So
But
I
you
don't know.
can't if it's not gelling. You know?
You can't force it.
Yeah.
I think she is go. I think she has to wait
Do
it
we
out.
have any tissue?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Well,
feel a
Mark
bit
could be on
greasy?
that.
No. It's for cool.
Yeah, that's news
I
is
need
coming
to-
on.
Yeah, I was just about coffee. There's a reason why you're here, you know, coffee. You got tissue, Omar?
That's my only reason.
Basically, just come up with something.
Like how mine is only because I'm filling because y'all needed a female.
Yeah. Not doing a bad job, by the way. Talking a bit too much, but you know, whatever.
Oh my
Asking
god.
Get tissue. If you,
I'm not gonna blow my nose on the set, babe. What do you mean?
No,
No,
but
it's
you
for
have
her.
a little booger.
Oh, I do. Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't want
how long
anybody.
you had it for?
So wait, yo, wait. So we was rolling?
You weren't rolling. You didn't have it then.
B, pick it. B is on your right. Is on your right nostril.
But you saw it too.
No, I know. I'm not saying it for the
You're
first
only
time.
now seeing
I
it.
don't
Well,
look at
maybe
movie
no
like
one
that.
else saw it then.
Are you gone?
Yeah.
No, it's still there.
Nah, it's still there.
Hi to the people on live. Never before seen on Facebook. A guy picks his nose.
Yeah. Just you know what? Just do a good dig. Do a full body wash. Right?
It's very deep up in there because I'm not getting anything.
I know you're.
It's now moved and it's
And
more
now it's
prominent.
a little bit more prominent.
Yeah, that is a step.
There we
Oh my
go.
god, it's still
It's
there
still
and
there.
bigger than before.
Okay, we're set now.
Yeah.
I get tissue? Please?
No, it's fine. You won't die. It's just a booger.
Just thanks, man.
By the way, it's cold up my nose, not
I
a
know.
booger.
It's the same thing. It's phlegm. Okay, like
St.
okay.
Gabriel's?
Phlegm.
No, it's
I didn't
called
learn
reading
phlegm at
books.
school. I ain't learned phlegm at St.
Oh my
Gabriel's.
gosh.
That was a Dyson Griffith thing.
I just
definitely.
like to read. It has nothing to do with my schooling. I was just nerdy.
I mean, I feel like I read a lot, but I'm not going to use phlegm in conversation.
Why not? It is that.
Is it? I thought
Yeah,
it was.
Well, what else
Me
would you
just
say?
I thought it was.
Cold.
I thought it was dirt and spit.
But cold could also go with the way
Really?
you feel.
Spit from like your mouth is like you know that whole passage, whatever.
Marcus got some editing to do, my brother.
You literally. How you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean?
No, this is rich content.
Oh, okay.
This is rich, high
Okay,
quality
cool.
content.
You can probably take out all the
people
like.
are dying.
Oh,
Legitimately?
oh, shit.
Oh, child, that's rough.
People watching? How many people watching?
We got 9 right now.
Oh my God!
That's 7 more than we expected.
Okay. Where were we? Right. So you said leave the boyfriend.
Yeah, like if it's not working, just like.
I would say wait it out.
Man, put his son for adoption.
Wait it out.
Oh my God, that is vicious.
What's the joke?
That is not a good joke.
The reason I said things started.
It was so solid. It was
What the
like
hell?
it was like a. Is that the? Oh, I thought that was the response.
I don't actually want to read this one.
Please don't.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
wrong.
What's the response
no.
that she gave a go?
Oh.
No, we don't want to read that.
Man, if it's
it
long-
probably is
if
going to
it's
be
long-
long-winded and boring. Oh, you know what? Y'all should read the comments. Are there any real comments?
Yeah.
Yes. What's the comment?
You just said
From Ebony. Shush. Donna Hayward. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back. No. And she got 3 likes. That's cute. Carson said, time to move on, lady. Don't sacrifice your son on the altar of a relationship. He does not love your son, then there is no need to stick around. I agree
It's always
with
people
this.
that are disconnected from the relationship that's tired to leave.
Why are we reading things that are 2 years old?
I don't know.
Couldn't you find no early 2017?
I don't
dear
think they make a
Christine?
difference. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question, right? We can do this one or we can leave it out.
you long one.
The long-winded one?
I'm pregnant for my young nephew.
Yes.
Sheesh. Oh, gosh.
Yes.
We just went
I am
up
all ears.
several notches.
You know what?
It is so long.
Do you want to do this?
There are no spaces.
Oh wait, no, I think it stops here. Because she's by this they didn't put it in bold.
Oh, dear Christine.
You read it.
Okay, alrighty. Here
You
we
read
go.
you read the incest.
You see, you serve another
Dear
purpose.
Christine, I would like your advice about this affair of mine. A few months ago, I went to look for my family, and both my nephew and I fell in love with each other. To tell the truth, we have a good time together all the
Just
while I
pause.
was
I
there.
need to take this in.
On this episode of Game of Thrones,
She went to a family
Nah,
gathering.
on this. Oh no, what I'm about to say is really rude. I'm
Do
not
it,
saying
do it,
No, no,
do
no.
it.
I can type it to y'all, but I'm not gonna. Say
come
that.
on.
No,
Man,
we
for
got.
God's sake.
She's
No,
on.
are you kidding me?
We got 9 people watching.
Yeah.
No.
Don't disappoint them. You said it already.
No.
Come on.
Okay. All right. I was gonna say. All right. I'll do it in a riddle. What is the opposite to open?
Close.
Yes.
Finish the riddle.
you know when people say that you're my brother, they say it with a Jamaican accent. You're my
Bro.
no Jamaicans. What do Jamaicans say? They say you're my. Come on, help me, someone. You know, like
what the Jamaicans say?
yo, no, but seriously, you say you're
brother,
my
brother.
my brethren.
Oh yeah.
So then, if you put the two words
Whoa,
together,
close brethren.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
I didn't say it. Good. Let's keep it rolling now.
Shout out to all the close brethren. That is nobody.
Damn, I mentioned nobody watching this.
Where
But
are
that's
they?
not the point. It's still something that
Where are the close brethren? Like, what do they do during the day?
They go to dwellings and they spend money on really nice things.
How would you know this? Tell us.
Because I sometimes frequent there and
Oh,
I see
you
them
go and buy
spending their
nice things as
cards.
well?
Question. This isn't even a joke. I thought like they own a furniture store, like all clothes. This isn't a joke. They thought like they all like
Well, how it worked?
On-
Well,
A clothing store?
Like
Like
this
clothes?
one big thing
and called
about- yes.
clothes brethren? That'd be so
no, that was a good joke. No, that was a
and
good
clothes,
joke.
brethren, here. Get clothes, brethren.
oh, that was cheesy.
Close,
Anyway, you were going so well, then it just failed.
Yeah, because I
miserably.
explained it.
Continue.
Yeah.
So the someone is telling me to continue to read. So to tell the truth, we have a good time all together. Oh, all together sounds like they're having an orgy. While I was there on my return to my country, she clearly is not from this country. I discovered
Where do you think
that
she's from?
I don't know.
Guess.
Jamaica.
No,
I
come
discovered
on.
that I was pregnant for my nephew,
She's probably
who
so
is
fucking
way
States.
younger than me, and the dogs agree
Yeah.
that I am. Oh my gosh! In fact, he is 20 years my junior.
What?
The trouble is, I am living in a house with my boyfriend. Oh, girl! Come on! From the time I returned to my country, he has been telling me that I am pregnant and it cannot be his child. You think? My nephew and I have agreed to be lovers, but I have since received a letter from him telling me he no longer wants to see me. I do not know what to do. I want the child because I do not have any, and I am not sure if I will become pregnant again. You can always adopt. Remember this.
Okay, by the way, anytime the podcast gets really good, the dogs bark. That happens all the time.
For real?
So
Okay.
they're barking at
Good
them.
job. Good
That's
job.
cute.
All right.
Now I feel so much better about being the girl, the
seat
lonesome
filler.
girl
Seat
that
filler.
was just randomly
Right.
chosen. I still love my nephew because he gave Sorry.
I still love my nephew.
I still love my nephew because he gave me what my boyfriend could not give me. But now I do not know what to do. CS. Oh my days. CS.
Right.
You was a hot flaming mess, and then some on that express train to never land.
The funny thing is, right? She didn't go with plan A. A is for and then she didn't
go with plan B either.
Exactly. So plan C.
And she didn't go with plan C either for contraceptive.
How do you...
Or E for emergency contraceptive. She missed the whole bloody alphabet.
No, she went for D.
Goddamn. Like, very well done.
We're here every week, people. Every week we are here.
Jesus Christ. I mean, it's not like she acts a debt. It's not she has sex with the younger fella and then found out this was her nephew.
How did the boyfriend know that
she was pregnant? Missing periods, vomiting from the morning.
Off island. She come
you
home
can know when you're
with a
pregnant.
child.
No, but some girls will just be fat and they don't know till like 4 months.
Yes, but then
5
some
months.
girls miss periods. Some people
But
have
not only
morning
that.
sickness.
But she could hide that stuff. She should have hid it and then said it was his.
I'm sorry.
Then it comes out
Has
dumb.
anyone ever been cheated on in this circle? Your woman's pH changes if you pay that much attention.
How much times has your pH changed in your life?
How much times is mine?
Yeah.
Well, every single time I have a different lover.
Wow.
I love how Marcus strategically asks you your body count. You might just smartly ask you what your body count.
No, I asked. I wanted to know how much times you cheated.
Oh, that's what it was.
You've cheated before? Oh. Well, why did you cheat though?
Because I didn't get.
Pro, you know. Yeah. Hey.
It wasn't really about confidence. It was more like, facts. Dead ass facts. Dead ass facts. But because I wasn't getting what I wanted in my relationship.
What did you want that you were?
So why not end the relationship?
Attention.
So why not end the relationship though?
I did.
So what did you? What was
by nothing.
What horn? What kind of horn was it though?
What? Pardon?
They got different levels of horn.
There's
I don't know them.
Sex horn, emoji horn. There's message horn. There's suck horn. The worst one. So which one did you do?
So what's the suck horn?
When you just give another my head.
Yeah, that's it. Go home.
That's the worst one?
Give my head and go home.
You can imagine why is you're in love with someone and then you found out that she just gave him my head. Like nothing was in it for her. She just pleased another man.
Oh, like she didn't get hers.
She just gave another man head.
Oh, I thought the worst one would be like full on intercourse.
I would take that over a suck horn.
Really?
A suck horn means the suck horn is more intimate to me.
Intimacy is like, I hate my man so much right now. I'm going to please another man.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I go home like I don't want anything from it.
And they probably kiss you.
Oh, just put my hand on.
No, I very much took it on by the horns, and I took everything that I could for myself.
I like how you use that.
It was all about me.
So wait,
horns.
So wait, it was a sex horn. It was a relationship horn, or was it a sex horn?
It was a sex horn.
So just that.
Yeah.
So what your boyfriend did? Now you found out.
Broke it with me. Oh. What else happened?
So why you ain't just like end it? You regret it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that woman that was crushing on
That was so weird. That was weird.
I feel like females don't normally come and be like, yeah, I regret it, you know what I mean? Or they don't like lay themselves that bar, and y'all were just there like, oh shit.
No, but I really do.
Oh, this is real.
I really appreciate that though.
This is real.
Yeah.
Like this is legit.
Yeah.
Like she's not lying. I'm just here like, wait, why would
I need
more.
more.
This voice? This is your man voice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that wasn't St. Gabriel.
That's my.
I don't know what that was.
That was my white TV man voice.
Oh.
You know. Yeah, my name's Steven.
AKA your man voice because you're already white.
Gosh. Yeah, I'm so sick of
to this woman that you sick, you gotta see a doctor. Like not just an abortion.
Wait,
clinic,
hold on. Why is she sick?
Is
she sick because
she had sex with her nephew? Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
What if he's like really hot?
Shut
what
up,
is
Erin,
going on right now?
You don't disappoint me, Joe.
Oh my god, I didn't say that I was gonna do it. I'm just saying, hey.
You ask what if he was hot? What difference does it make?
I don't know.
You feel if Rihanna was my nephew, I'm gonna be home.
Niece.
I can't wait them news.
Preferably because Rihanna is still a female. Last time we all checked. I'm just making sure.
Oh, so gutsy. Roar is I don't say that so calm. I don't say that so calm.
But why would you not? Wouldn't you feel inclined? What if Rihanna was also the niece that has all that money?
Do you have attractive family members?
I do.
Do you want to bone them?
No, I don't.
Thank you. That is why she is sick. Marcus wants that question. You know the two pensive.
I was just thinking. Like, I can't think about things.
He was looking
I
too
can't
pensive.
think about things.
He was like,
I have a friend of the family that we treat as a blood
cool.
relative.
Oh.
But when she got older, I'm more voluptuous.
And you became aware that she's a friend.
And aware, and I saw her as a sexual being.
Of course you did.
Yes, because I'm a sexual being.
Naturally,
you are. What sexual beings do.
Yes, they do.
I grew an attraction. I don't think I can do it though. I don't think.
Are you sure?
My thing is,
I'm not sure.
Hello, relative with voluptuous breasts and boobs and backside. Marcus would like to bone you potentially.
This woman has sex with her nephew, and y'all are glad. Y'all are talking about other stuff. This is ridiculous to me. How are y'all so taking this thing so normal?
I'm just being objective.
I'm trying
this
to
is called being the devil's advocate.
I'm trying to think about.
You cannot be the devil's advocate.
No, this is the devil. This is the devil right here.
Satan in hell, like, nah, I really want a part of this.
I'm thinking about why
would Satan not want to be a part of this?
Oh, we're playing too.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
It's incest.
What's going through her mind right now? Like, I don't know.
Be dick.
Maybe there was big.
Marcus, there is no excuse.
I'm thinking about possibilities, Kofi.
So you see your sister, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. But there is nothing you could possibly do after seeing a family member. You just see a family member.
Okay, let me ask you this. What if she found out while she was there, it was her nephew
she went
for the first
to
time?
a family gathering.
Yeah, I met him at there and he looks good.
Marcus, when you go to family gathering, right, you don't go alone. Someone will say, oh, cousin Joseph, this is your nephew Peter. So,
right.
Cousin Jocelyn, this is your nephew
But she has
Peter.
no connection other than them saying that it's a nephew. He's a good looking guy.
All right.
And
No,
she
you
just found out
said
that he's
that.
a nephew.
Suppose it's a nephew by marriage. Like, I call my uncle's wife my aunt. We could give her the benefit of the doubt that Marcus. Or no, right? We could give the benefit of the doubt.
Yes, take it all off.
We could give the benefit of the doubt that this is
I feel uncomfortable.
not her blood relative.
You should have bought your poll when I
Take
would
it
just
all
do
off. I'm for it. I'll do it next time.
We sound different, man.
You know what's interesting is that there are no comments on this at
Everybody
all.
just doesn't want.
Oh wait, I lie. One, I don't know why this person wrote to Dear Christine. You should have written when you were in BIM, living it up with your damn nephew. He could be your son for crying out loud.
Wait, exactly.
What are you talking about? Anyway, either the boyfriend is sterile, as in impotent.
Yeah, I picked that.
Or the two of you are not compatible. So finish with the boyfriend. He will never forgive you anyhow. Have an abortion and ask the Lord for forgiveness. Do not contact your nephew again. He is young and in the prime of his life. Let him live it. He has no respect anyhow, sleeping with his aunt. Stoops. Pure nastiness. Okay. Just click at the man like if he's a garçon. Garçon?
You want a towel? They got a towel there.
Nah, I'm straight.
Oh, you don't want my towels?
Y'all know won't offer me something. Can't even offer me a little crackers or
water. Oh, sure, you want water?
God, mine. This is how last minute I am, boy.
You was here so long, and I ain't giving no water, nothing.
Nobody didn't give me nothing for my parchedness. Pardon?
In our defense, we came in with juice.
Your point is what?
If you want water, the bathroom there. I mean the pipe though, not
I am
not the
so
toilet.
over this.
I'm
ready to left this podcast ever since long.
Nah, this was fun.
What
Christine said?
She said something really long-winded.
That's a question though. When I ever went to Olympus and drink the bathroom water because when I want buy a drink.
Excuse me? I'm sorry, you
no,
did
my
what?
nigga.
Oh, let's move on.
No, my nigga.
Oh, my soul.
I hate when you say things and no one agrees.
Marcus.
You drank the Olympus tap water?
Marcus.
I mean, it's probably not the worst of all.
Alright, then they say Guyana,
it's not Flint, it's not. Jesus
oh gosh,
Christ, it's not Mexico, but
Guyana in that mix. Sheesh.
Marcus, like, alright, easy. Let me
oh my days.
Anyway, okay, so let's go on to our final question. Oh, you want to read?
Oh, we have a final question. Have we wrapped up? Are we done?
You said
y'all didn't give advice.
We have 10 minutes. We don't have
any.
We
know
you gave. Oh my gosh, you can tell I don't work in TV. Anyway.
What's your advice to her?
I would say, because I'm assuming that she doesn't want to abort.
You have a piece of lint on your
She said she doesn't.
forehead.
She wants to keep it.
You're gonna wake up with the same towel that's gonna put lint on your forehead.
But then it's gonna come out like retarded, right?
Be like that.
Bruh, it's off. It's gone. All right, you don't have to touch yourself any further.
No, No, I'm not studying about how the child can come out malfunction. What? That's not what I meant to say. That's not what I meant to say.
It works though. It works. Keep it.
The child can be
a malfunction, baby. Yeah. Okay.
No.
So you got like 3 limbs or something, so right?
God.
I think about like
malfunction,
how do you tell the child coming up? Well, I went to a family reunion.
I just feel that was such a basic comment.
I met your dad, uncle. Your dad, cousin.
The child could be malfunction.
What the hell?
I still say I'm sorry. Oh, God.
I didn't even know
I
what
tried
you
to
do.
move on from this malfunction thing. You're still laughing, B.
What is ready to do? What is ready to do though?
You can't do anything, B. You have to abort it. For the sake of the child, you have to have an abortion. Or like, I don't know, put it in an orphanage. That child may go to Martin.
No, if you choose to have a child, don't put it in an orphanage. And then have that put somebody through that of raising, you know.
All right, there's no.
It's not difficult.
We can't guarantee the child is going to come out.
It's not malfunction.
Disabled in any way. I only base this on my knowledge of Game of Thrones. Only one child was messed up.
Right.
So I guess there's still hope that a child could come out pretty average.
I have not watched Game
They may
of
come out like
Thrones.
Joffrey. I would rather be malfunction. But anyway.
That sucks though.
So that was the thing. Okay. Sorry. Read what Christine said.
Okay, dear CS, I do not know what
What's
got
CS
you
after?
into. That's the lady. CS.
No, I wanted to make a sign about molestation when I come to like
Oh
Child,
boy.
well, I was gonna say
child
sex.
services.
Oh yeah, child services. Yeah. That's
Oh boy.
Anyway,
I do not know what got into you and made you get sexually involved with your younger nephew, but I guess this is besides the point now that you are pregnant with this child. The sad thing is he wants nothing to do with you, and because of the that's not sad. Because of the trouble this can cause in the family, you will want to keep this a secret. My question is this. What about the child? Have you given thought to what will happen when this child is a bit older and ask about his or her family? What will you tell the child then? Living with this kind of deceit will not be easy. You will be strong enough to manage. Apart from that, I do not think your present boyfriend will want to keep you. So please do not look to him for support. He certainly is no fool and probably cannot have children. That sounded very morbid. Maybe that is why he was able to confront you so boldly concerning your pregnancy. My advice would be to keep the child, but you must be prepared to raise that on your own.
So she would rather a malfunction baby than no babies at all? Seriously?
She doesn't have any child.
But maybe she's in her 30s, you know, guys, and you know the
She's
pressure.
not in her 30s?
Maybe she is. No, well,
She definitely
in
has
her
to
40s.
be.
remember she's 20 years
she
older.
definitely has to be at least
And she didn't
her
mention
30s.
that he was like underage. So assuming she's like
At least
38.
38.
Right.
She has to be in her late 30s, you know, and the pressures of having ovaries and not doing anything with them is probably a
That you
problem.
want
I
a
really feel for
malfunction
this
baby
boyfriend.
instead?
No,
I really feel
well,
for this
You would
boyfriend,
take a
by the way.
malfunction baby?
I
That's
think-
how bad things is?
Sorry,
I
baby,
guess.
term, please.
You never know.
You do know that's the name of the podcast. Okay, just let you know.
The malfunction baby, gosh. I like iPhone 8 versus iPhone 10. Anyway, children are said to be magical, and this.
I was trying to think of the reference. Now we moved on too quickly. Ready? Go on.
Children are said to be magical, and this little one may well take the place in your heart of your rejected lover. That's rough.
Remember Quasimodo? I keep thinking about Quasimodo.
Okay. B, when she said, when the child grew up and asked about his father, I had the worst image in my head of some. I ain't gonna do it.
No, you have to do it because I had to freaking well think of a riddle.
Erin.
What?
No.
Is it that bad?
Yes, it is very bad.
Is it worse than what I said?
Erin, I normally
what I
don't censor
allegedly
myself.
said?
I normally do not censor
Oh,
myself.
child,
It's
that's
really
rough.
bad.
Remember the fourth Pop-Up Girl before this one, the one that they made and then it
Yes.
because it was like,
Imagine her asking, "Where's Dad?"
where's Dad? Is he my cousin? What is going on? Why am I like this? Why am I?
I didn't watch the
Why
first
do I have
Powerpuff
friends at school?
Girl.
You didn't watch that one? That
No.
episode?
When you were younger, B, the
It was like a
malfunctions
big,
Puff
it was
Girl,
like a big dumb
when
one.
they tried to make a sister.
Child, that's rough. No, I didn't.
And
I
it,
don't,
like,
I don't
yeah.
recall
And
this
it-
at
and
all.
it-
You was a
grew up.
Nickelodeon girl.
I was not an anything girl.
Enid Blyton girl.
Yes, I read a lot of books.
Goosebumps?
Yes,
What was your favorite Goosebumps book?
I don't have one.
You're
Beast
wrong.
from the East.
Thank you for answering that question.
Anyway, okay, so let's move on to
The
this
final
is the final
question.
one, right?
Haven't we surpassed 10 minutes yet?
You
I'm
bored?
tired of y'all.
Oh. What she answered?
I'll give you your
like that.
I'll give you your seat filler honorarium memory then. Anyway,
this is silence brought to you by
6 6 years and still waiting for marriage proposal. That's a good way to end.
6 years.
That's a long time.
That's not a lot of time. We're on opposing sides, aren't we?
Wait,
yes, we will be.
This one is kind of long though. You think you could read through it quickly?
No, we got
With your Enid Blyton, Miss Enid.
I thought you were going to say because I'm a
Bovell?
radio broadcaster and I should be able to read things very quickly.
Enid Bovell.
Oh boy. I am a regular reader of your column and always appreciate the advice you give. I never thought I would write to you, but I am too embarrassed to discuss my problems with any of my girlfriends because of the happy-go-lucky impression I will always give them. I am 36 years old and I was going steady with my boyfriend, whom I love very much, for the past 9 years, 6 of which we were engaged. At first, we talked about getting married quickly. We did not want to rent, so we built a house which has been completed over a year and my boyfriend has moved in. He has hinted that I move in with him, but I'm always reminded that my mother lived with my father for 25 years, and in the end, he put her out, along with my other brothers and sisters, and married someone a little older than I am. AKA, that woman has to be 40, so that man is 60. He just wanted some young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we have talked about having children every year. He says next year. All of my friends have at least one child, and when I see them, my heart hurts for one of my own. I can afford to support one of my own. I have a very good job and consider myself to be a reasonable adult. I always give the impression to my friends that I am not bothered about not being married and not having a child, but Christine, I am. Christine's in bold. I get very depressed when I'm alone, clearly. And recently, I have not been eating or sleeping well. Oh, you poor child. I do not seem to have...
You didn't eat.
I eat very well now. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I do not seem to have the courage to discuss these subjects with my boyfriend, although I am able to communicate freely about everything else. I am always wondering how my girlfriends got their husbands to propose, but I am too ashamed to ask them. I feel my boyfriend should be the one to bring up the subject. Am I wrong? Please give me your advice as soon as this is possible.
This is one of those non-negotiable things that break up relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like either you want to give me a child, or I have to leave. So
This is ridiculous.
I thought it was...
either you give me a child, or I have to find someone that can. Because I mean,
Is it predominantly about a child, but she also wants to get married?
I know this is
two
more.
oh yeah, the marriage.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Marriage,
marriage too.
like
Marriage
the
too.
child.
Yeah. The marriage and the child. She's at that point that you just said. That she's at that stage where she's
What do you
like,
think? What do you think we have for her though, Marcus?
huh?
What do you have advice for her?
I would say she has to talk to him and be like, "Is this or I out?"
Really?
Honestly,
Agreed.
they can't.
But she's not talking about it, and
yeah.
communication is important.
You can't really.
But I just feel she should talk about it first rather than making an ultimatum. Like suppose
She's
he's waiting.
But did she
36
try
and
though?
they've been together for 6
huh?
years. She's 36 and they've been together for 6
Yeah,
years.
the age 36 kind of pushes it.
Yeah,
But-
and they've also built a house that he hints to her moving in. So it's kind of like, I want the cow and all the functionalities, but I don't
I just personally
want
feel
anything
that you
else.
should live with a woman before you marry her. And I think he's probably trying to lay that ground.
Okay.
Because you don't want to
Yeah,
marry a
come
woman
live with
and
me,
then
come
find
see me
out
is two
that
different
she
things.
is a monster.
But at the same time, how long should he live with her? She's 36.
Let me say he's trying it for a year, 6 months.
I guess
Her ovaries are like
her
dying.
biological
But you don't
clock
want
is
you
like
don't
one.
want to just force it and then it doesn't work. That is a waste.
Are we supposed to pretend like if he didn't do that?
SB, I got 3 minutes left. Kofi hates man that I
So
acknowledge
much,
Omar. But anyway, I think that she's at 36. Time is kind of running out for her before like the eggs start dropping out, and she sneezes and the eggs all come out. Right.
But
so like
I read the other day and my read
it took a while, but it
I
came.
got it. But
It came.
I was reading the other day that
was
that's
funny.
not as drastic as women put it out to be. Yes, the chance of you getting a child when you're older
Good
lowers,
point.
but it's not lowering by that much.
Good point. Very good point.
Are
But
you sure?
Positive.
Have you talked to Dr. Skinner, who currently does all the IVFs in Barbados at the
No,
fertility clinic?
but
Shout out
I've
to the
read-
fertility clinic.
Reports and studies from people overseas. Not in Barbados, but I've read.
what are
shit.
those sources?
One-
People
So
from
this-
overseas.
I could
So
bring them up
this-
because I actually saw it
Okay,
on,
okay.
on
So
a TV
essentially,
show.
any
And
ladies
then-
who are currently trying to bed Kofi, what you need to know is that you will not be getting any children unless you're on the brink.
Trying to bed Kofi. I need to start using these words though.
Like, unless you're on the
Bed
brink,
phlegm.
unless you're on the brink of 40.
I'm thinking. I know people that got pregnant at 40, something comfortable. It
And
is
some
not.
with assistance.
Alright, well, that ain't no podcast.
My question. No, you made a very good point though that there's this. I think it's kind of
It's
a
a
myth.
stigma.
It is.
The thing is that it lowers, as you said, but,
But
at the
not by
same
that.
time,
Let me
not
say
by,
it's like 5%.
yeah, it's not like by that much.
I just think that obviously being the last out of your friends to not be married or without a child
Yeah,
also
of course
brings
that
its
must
pressure.
feel
But that's
as
peer
well.
pressure though. Like,
But you
you should
have
not
But,
be
it's,
someone
but
exposed
I
like
don't
that.
think her
At the
friends
last
are
may be the
pressuring her
happiest.
per se. I think she just unfortunately is watching society pressure her.
She
I'm done talking.
shouldn't be faced by that.
All
You
right.
really got a minute left?
Soma said, cut it.
This means wrap up for future
Okay,
notice.
okay. So point is,
Yeah.
find another man and get breed. That's the advice we have.
You're
Okay,
like, no, that is the advice you have.
I want to thank
Give the man
Erin.
a chance for a year and then go and
Thanks.
find another man.
Erin, I want to thank you for keeping the seat warm.
Yeah, I know,
And,
right?
Yeah, and you really did a good job. And
I sweated buckets in this.
yeah, so I really appreciate the fact that you came.
You're welcome.
And you will be on Y103.3 and Slam 101.1.
Yeah.
Anything you want to plug before we go?
No.
Your Instagram page?
say-
What's
Your
your Instagram
shift
page?
from 6 till 9
No.
on Saturday mornings.
Thanks for plugging my plug.
You're
And her
welcome.
Instagram, what's your Instagram?
Erin Bovell.
Erin Bovell.
I have no
Like
idea.
my DM, man.
Reply to DMs.
Reply my DM,
right?
Erin.
I will do that now that I know who you are. Ciao. Okay.
That was
We
easy.
out. I know podcast, we out.
Just let people leave if you want to talk to them.
I know podcast, we out.
Good job.
Good boy.